My name is Michael Shiner. I'm an Associate Professor at the London School of Economics, specialising in criminology and social research methods. And I'm also a member of the policy group and the coordinating group in StopWatch. The way I got into this work really was from a professional route. So I'm an Associate Professor at the London School of Economics. I specialise in criminology. And a few years ago now, I did some research in and around stop and search, so that was really my route into it, and it caught my interest because it was an area of research which had real practical implications. So academics, researchers, you're often criticised for being in an ivory tower and not really dealing with issues that mattered, and it seemed to me that stop and search was an issue that had a real impact on people and really affected the way that they felt and the way they lived their lives. I do a lot of work with the stats, so I regularly analyse the statistics which are published by the Home Office, Ministry of Justice about the use of stop and search. I do some training for other members of StopWatch around how to make sense of the statistics. I organise policy group meetings, so we look to get speakers in to help us think about how we go about working in the area that we do, how we might be more strategic, how we can have impact, how we can maximise the impact that we have in terms of public awareness, in terms of influencing politicians and policymakers. And I sit on the coordinating committee, so there again we really think about the direction that the coalition is going in and what kinds of activities we should be focusing, what appear to be the key issues, identifying important areas which perhaps haven't had the attention that they should have. So for example, the impact that stop and search has on children, I don't think has really been paid the attention that it warrants. The fact that actually special provisions are put in place to protect children within the police station, but there are no special provisions to protect children in relation to stop and search. That seems to us to be perverse and is something that we're actively campaigning on. Really the emotional and psychological impact it has on people is a really important area for research. I also think the way in which it's used by the police needs to be researched. So we need to understand much better than we do how the police make the decision to use stop and search, why the police use it, where they use it, and how effective is it in terms of crime control, because it's generally assumed that stop and search is effective. It's often described as being a vital tool in the fight against crime, but actually there's very little evidence on it, and I think there's partly very little evidence on it because people just assume it works. But the evidence that there is suggests actually it has a very small impact, if any impact at all, on crime levels. So actually it doesn't appear to be a vital tool in the fight against crime. And whilst the police are doing a lot of stop and search, over 1 million stop and searches a year, they're missing an opportunity to do something else. And that something else might actually be more effective in fighting crime. So I think those are really the key areas, is how psychologically and emotionally does it impact upon people who are stopped and searched? How are the police using stop and search? How do they decide who to use the powers on? And actually, how effective is it?